Hello and welcome back to another Daniel Meltzer photography video. Today I will be talking about the Minolta XG1, which is actually my very first collected camera. I bought it on a flea market a few years ago with a 45mm f.2 lens, I think. So yeah, that's where all started. My very first camera. So the Minolta XG1 was introduced in 1979. It's a 35mm interchangeable lens multi-mode SLR and a scaled version of the XGE. The metering is center weighted and the viewfinder magnification is 0.87 with a 93% frame coverage. So let's have a closer look. Here we got the lens release button. Pressing this and turning the lens counterclockwise will detach the lens, and to attach it, align those two red dots and turn the lens clockwise. Then here we got the cable release socket for a cable release, of course. And for those who don't know what this is, it's just a little cable that you can attach here. And you can fire the camera from a distance without touching it, which will minimize camera shake, for example for night photography or low light situations. Down here we got the PC terminal, so for flash, which is the second flash attachment. Over here we got the hot shoe, which is a X synchronization and fires at 1/60 of a second. Over here we got a little LED for the battery check and the self-timer mode, which we can find over here. This is the on and off button or more slider, which of course can go to on and off by changing this little thing over here, but also the BC for battery check and a self timer. And if you use that BC or self timer, you can see this little LED will blink. It will not stay in place of the BC, it will spring back. So this is the rewind knob, and pulling that up will allow you to open the back of the camera. Over here we got the shutter selection dial, which goes from 1 second to 1,000 of a second, plus a B, so bulb mode, and a so aperture priority mode. In between here we got the ISO dial, which you can change by pulling that little silver ring up and just turn it. Goes from 25, can you focus? 25 to 1000, 1600 I mean, sorry. Of course the shutter button and EV, so exposure compensation. Yeah, if you are in A mode, so aperture priority mode, the selection dial won't move if you try. You need to press this little button here to free it, so you can change it again. If you go to A, it will click in place and won't move again. This is the winder, of course. Over here we got a little window that indicates how many pictures you've already taken. And this little bar will fill in, I think, an orange or red little strip, and will go along the more you wind, the more it will fill this bar, and if you rewind it will go back. On the bottom of the camera we got the battery chamber, which can be opened with a coin or a screwdriver, the tripod mount, and a film release button, so you can rewind the film. This will allow you to turn this one that way, which shouldn't be if you don't want it. So you can use a winder or the Minolta Auto Winder G, and for those you will need those two. This is the mechanical coupling for the auto winder, and this is the electrical coupling for the winder. That's basically everything. I hope you liked my video. If you do, like it, comment it and subscribe it. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.